Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will look into the UiPath products and get familiarized with the product. Okay, we have UiPath Studio, UiPath Robot, UiPath Orchestrator. Okay, and UiPath Studio, it is a platform to create the bots, and it is a GUI dashboard. We have different type of recorders, logging and exception is possible, reusable components. So these are the main components we see in UiPath Studio. And in UiPath Robot, they execute the automation that are created using UiPath Studio. And as we have discussed in the last video, there are two type of bots. One is attended bot and another one is unattended robots. And UiPath Orchestrator, it is a centralized robot management dashboard. It is a web application wherein you can deploy, you can monitor and schedule the bots. So these are the three major components in UiPath. UiPath Studio, Robot and Orchestrator. If you say in detail, UiPath Studio is a place where you develop the bot, and once you develop the bot, it is those bots are run in UiPath Robot, and it can be deployed and monitored in UiPath Orchestrator. So when you discuss about the UiPath architecture, there are three layers: client layer, server layer, and persistent layer. In the client layer, we have UiPath Robot and UiPath Studio. As mentioned, UiPath Studio, the user can create the automation workflow, and then the UiPath Robot executes those tasks. If you see the architecture of UiPath Robot have UiPath agent service as well as UiPath executor service. So in UiPath agent service, this service is used to display the available jobs in the system tray. And by UiPath executor service, this service is used to run the given jobs under Windows session. So this is what happens in the client layer. In the server layer, it is a UiPath orchestrator, and uh, as you see, it is the persistency layer where the database consists of. This layer consists of database which take care of queues and the items in the queue. It also consists of the information about robot configuration and their assigned processor. So these information, the queue information, everything else is existing in the database layer. So this is the architecture of UiPath, how the bots are configured, how the orchestrator is configured, and this gives the architectural picture of the UiPath. So here you can see the developer develops a bot here in UiPath Studio, and it publishes a package, a new PKG, and gets uploaded in the orchestrator. If you see in the orchestrator, we have, say, for example, there are different users, say, front office, office A, back office A, back office B, back office C. So the robot A, B, and C. Okay, so these can be accessed from the orchestrator by the different users, either in the front end mode or in the back office. Okay, so it can be monitored and executed from the orchestrator. So this is how the deployment architecture of UiPath look like. Here you can see the developer develops the project in UI Studio. This is a development orchestrator. Here we have UiPath Studio. In UiPath Studio, in the dev instance, the developer develops a product, and then this is sent to the version control system like Git, SVN, TFS, etc. So this package is stored in the version control system, and from there you can publish it to the QA instance, In the QA instance, it is tested for the quality testing, quality assurance orchestrator. Here you can see the quality assurance orchestrator, wherein it get tested, and if the testing is passed and everything is fine, it is compiled into a package and it is deployed in the production server. So here, before packaging, we will use a reusable code library, and those were also saved in the GIT for the version control. And then it is getting deployed in the production server, production orchestrator, as well as the DR instance. So this is how the deployment architecture take place. Thank you all.